Look, finding an e-bike that doesn't feel like it's struggling under a bit of extra weight is actually harder than it looks. Most of these bikes claim they can handle it, but they often bog down the second you hit a hill. I've spent the last month riding these 5 models to see which ones actually have the grunt to keep moving. I'm not just reading a spec sheet, I've put the miles in so you don't end up with a dud.
Product number 1, Haybike Mars 27.5 inch. When I first hopped on this Haybike, the first thing I noticed was the frame stiffness. It's made of high carbon steel, and you can really feel that stability when you're cornering. I took it out for a long afternoon ride, and that 1200 watt peak motor didn't break a sweat, even when I was pushing toward that 28 mph top speed. The 27.5 inch tires are a nice middle ground. They roll over potholes better than smaller wheels, but still feel nimble. I really appreciated the adjustable stem. It let me sit upright so my back wasn't screaming after 10 miles. The battery gave me a solid 40 miles of range without me having to put in too much legwork. If you're looking for a reliable daily commuter that feels rugged and planted on the road, this is a safe bet for your money.
Product number 2, Jason EB5. The Jason EB5 feels surprisingly light when you pick it up, only about 50 pounds, which is rare for a bike with this much power. While it's a bit more minimalist than the others, the triangular frame felt rock solid during my test rides. I used the booster mode while walking it up a steep driveway, and it basically ghost crawls alongside you, which is a lifesaver if you're tired. On the road, the 750 watt peak motor gets you to 20 miles per hour pretty quickly. The display is actually readable in direct sunlight, which is a huge plus because I usually struggle to see my speed on cheaper screens. The 26-inch tires are puncture resistant, and I purposely rode over some gravel and debris to see if they'd hold up. They did. It's the perfect choice if you want something sleek that doesn't look like a massive tank.
Product number 3, VV Folding e-bike. This one surprised me because it actually folds down. Usually, heavy duty and folding don't go together, but the iron frame on this VV felt sturdy enough for my daily errands. I stashed it in my trunk to take it to the park, and the folding mechanism is simple, no pinched fingers. The 14-inch tires are definitely on the smaller side, but they're wide enough to soak up the bumps in the sidewalk. The 500 watt motor is punchy for city blocks, though it's more about steady cruising than raw speed. I found the dual disc brakes to be really snappy, which gave me a lot of confidence when I had to stop fast for a car door opening. If you're tight on space in an apartment but still need a motor that can pull its weight, grab this one.
Product number 4, Funhang Fat Tire e-bike. Now we're getting into the heavy hitters. This Funhang has those massive 4-inch fat tires, and honestly, it feels like driving a monster truck. I took this one through some sandy patches and loose gravel, and it stayed perfectly upright, where thinner tires would have washed out. The motor has 66 Newton-meters of torque, and I felt that kick immediately when I twisted the throttle. It's rated for up to 330 pounds, and it didn't feel like it was straining at all. I also loved the rear rack. I strapped a heavy bag of groceries back there, and the bike didn't feel top-heavy or wobbly. It's UL certified for safety too, which gives me peace of mind when charging it in the garage overnight. If you plan on riding off-road or in the snow, this is your winner.
Product number 5, APOS M2 Pro. This thing is a beast. The second I twisted the throttle on the APOS M2 Pro, I knew it was in a different league. We're talking 1800 watts of peak power and a 36 mph top speed. When I hit a steep 30-degree hill, it just climbed right up without me even needing to downshift the 7-speed gears. The dual suspension is the real standout here. It has a downhill-style front fork that makes riding off curbs feel like floating. I also noticed a USB port on the display, so I kept my phone topped off while using GPS. With 110 Newton-meters of torque, it has the most get up and go of anything I've tested this year. If you want the most power possible and have a long commute with hills, don't even look at the others, just get this. That's the breakdown. All 5 of these can handle a heavier load, but the APOS is definitely the speed king, while the Haybike is the best all-arounder. Check the links in the description below for the latest prices and deals. I'll see you in the next one.